bright. Champagne popping under the neon night. I swear be shining gold and white. Laughter louder than the city's heights. Oh yeah, step on the dance floor. Wind your waist, bend down low. Night out to the world, let it show. We rock it, we flex it, let it flow. There's a heat, but we bring the rain. Palm wine vibes in a champagne lane. Your love aroma drives me insane. Culture's a wave you can't contain. Raise your hands if you feel alive. Heartbeat matching the drums drive. Well, yeah, step on the dance floor. Wind your waist, bend down low. Night out to the world, let it show. We rock it, we flex it, let it flow. Dollars flying, catch a dream. Vegas nights a movie scene. From Lagos hustle to the strips gleam. This wedding's a vibe like you've never seen. Oh yeah, step on the dance floor. Wind your waist, bend down low. Night out to the world, let it show.
All right. Welcome everybody. How you're doing? I want to believe you're having a fantastic day. This is another episode of Hang Out with UB. This is really going to be a very, very fast one because by my clock right here, I have just 40 minutes to present this and read your comments. Maybe on our subsequent shows, we can dissect what's really going on in Nigeria health sector. First off, I'm using a different mic right now because I don't have time to go to my studio. So please, if you are watching, just say hi. Let me know if you can hear me. All right, please, if you can hear me, drop one in the chat so that if you don't hear me, I can quickly adjust my mic and we can get to it. All right, please drop one if you can hear me. All right, please drop one if you can hear me. Okay, thank you, Auntie Grace. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So I saw this story on Instagram, and because I also work in the healthcare, I feel like it's better to do a show on this just to educate our people and probably save some life. So this lady you see on the screen right now, according to the story as shared on Linda Ikeji's blog, she's a fashion designer in Nigeria, and she narrated a story. According to her, she narrates how she was wrongly diagnosed with cancer and given rounds of chemotherapy in Nigeria. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. Let me show you what I'm looking at here so you can follow along with me. All right, so here is the main story, but I'm gonna explain it and then I will play the video so you guys can hear for yourself. All right, so fashion designer narrates how she was wrongfully diagnosed with cancer and given rounds of chemotherapy in Nigeria. The woman said the reputable hospital in Benin City claimed she had non-Hodgkin lymphoma and that was malignant. She added that they even told her she will not be able to have kids after the treatment due to how aggressive her cancer is. She said the hospital also had many people, including youth and children, they had diagnosed with cancer, and she watched many died. She said she also died during the aggressive chemo called Red Devil chemo, but was resuscitated. This is crazy, people. The aggressive treatment cost her money and time to the point that her customers started complaining and asking for their clothes back. She went on to narrate how it was later revealed by another hospital that she never had cancer. She said the initial hospital that diagnosed her refused to release her tissue mass for her to get a second opinion from another hospital. And she had to threaten them when the second hospital asked for it after suspecting she did not have cancer. When they finally released it, it was discovered that it was a man's tissue mass. It was a man's tissue mass that she was given. She said the hospital has now begged to settle out of court, but she has refused and vowed to take them to court. All right, this is one of the examples the TSC sisters were making yesterday. If you missed yesterday's show, please go back and watch it. The TSC sister did an amazing job yesterday. The title of the show was Beyond the Slogan, Who Protects the Black Women? And one of the references they made has to do with healthcare. I think yesterday, my lovely sister Yinka, Honey Babe, Cece, and Abby, they did justice to that show. Who protects Black women? Now, go watch that, and we can have maybe following conversation on that. But based on this particular issue we have here, this is not the first time people have come out and allegedly claimed that they were wrongfully diagnosed in Nigeria. And for me, as a healthcare practitioner myself, I usually advise people that when you are diagnosed with a condition that is life-threatening, it is always in your best interest to get a second opinion. Don't let money mar your decision. Always get a second opinion before you start treatment. Listen, every medication comes with side effects and adverse effects. The side effects are really good one, if you ask me, because those are like the expected symptoms or outcomes you may have as a result of that treatment. But as soon as the side effect has now become adverse reaction, then you are in trouble. You are in trouble. Adverse reaction is the last thing you wanted from any form of treatment or medication. So if you get to be diagnosed with such a rare condition that is life-threatening, it is okay to see second, even third opinion before you start treatment. So thank you everybody for listening. I'm gonna play the video right now. Shout out to our Real Fam members. Auntie Grace, thank you. My Sissy, thanks Mama. Sister Doopsy Shirt, thank you. Thanks for being part of our membership. I really appreciate everybody who joined our membership. In case you don't know, your membership is one of the reasons why we always come back here to do shows. People might say, oh, but not small money now. To me, that is not small. When people part with their small change, it means that they really support you with everything they got. So thank you very much, Sister Doopsy. Thank you, Bilba. I think I saw a couple of new members. We have to thank you guys specially, all right? So thank you, Doopsy. And my Shitinka, thank you, my lovely sister. Thanks for being here. Now, don't let me waste your time. I'm going to play the story right now. Take a listen.
This was how I was wrongly diagnosed of cancer. Stage 3 cancer, stage 3. Look at my hair. Look at my head. It's not even grown yet. It's not growing. Look at this head. I didn't dye it at all. This was from a reputable Nigerian hospital. I have filed my lawsuits. I've sued them. I will give you guys details of everything that has happened so far. It's crazy that a doctor will do this to me. A doctor will do this to me. They damaged me. They finished me. Just this one now. I didn't dye this hair. This is just see my scalp is even burnt already. So this is what Nigerian hospital can do to you. I will drag them. I'm waiting for the court hearing. They are saying we should settle out of court, but I don't even want to settle out of court. I want us to go to court. Do you understand? So I'm going to be dropping every stories of everything that. This was how I was wrongly diagnosed of cancer. These people are killing people. People are dying in that hospital. I will mention the name. Oh, I will mention the name of this hospital. I will drag them. I will drag the living daylight out of them. Using students. They are using students. Gave me chemotherapy. Chemotherapy that is very harsh. Jesus. What saved me was that I came back to Lagos. That was what saved me. I'm dropping stories, guys. Please follow. These people are killing people. People are dying in that hospital. I will mention the name. Oh, I will mention the name of this hospital. I will drag them. I will drag the living daylight out of them. Using students. They are using students. Gave me chemotherapy. Chemotherapy that is very harsh. What saved me was that I came back to Lagos. That was what saved me. I'm dropping stories, guys. Please follow. He said he was going to help me do the biopsy. That I was going to pay the sum of 150,000 naira for the biopsy and the test. I was like, okay, this place you're doing the biopsy, he said yes, it's very reputable that he can do it. I had other options, but because I trusted him and he works in this hospital, I said, okay, well, let's do it. He took me to his private hospital, did a biopsy for me. That day that he did the biopsy, I suffered. I will put the picture. I don't know if TikTok guide rules. I don't know. I don't want them to take down this video. But this was what he did to me. He did the biopsy. Note, I went to meet this guy July 1st. Not June, no, July 1st. I still have the receipt. Everything is on my phone. This guy decided to do the biopsy, the test. He sent me the results on the 6th of July. Not June, no. He sent me the results. He just forwarded me the results. He didn't even say anything. Just said, you have cancer. He said he was going to have cancer. That you can survive, you will survive it. That you know the way doctor will tell you. He said that because I'm young, I will survive it. When somebody says because you are young, that's I'm up for a very big battle now. I said, well, it's fine. I started crying. Imagine having that news that you have cancer. I started crying. My mom, everybody. I already gave up. I was like, it's fine. I met with my consultant in this hospital. He said, yes, that if it is the cancer he's suspecting, that is very, very aggressive. That's the one there. But the funny thing is that for my age, that this particular type of cancer is not common for my age. It's cancer of the immune system. That's called lymphoma. It's not even just lymphoma, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Hodgkin's, yes. I don't know. I have known names of diseases since this whole thing started. He said, when did this start? I said it is not even up to 1 month that this whole thing started because I did my birthday. That was May. He said, really? Cancer that you can survive, you will survive it. That he said, really, he was suspicious to some extent, but he was like, okay, that this thing is very aggressive because I was already sick. He proceeded to saying that we should go for chemotherapy. I'm like, I know chemotherapy is not a good thing. I said, just like that, chemotherapy. He said, yes. He said, yeah, because my lymph nodes are really, really enlarged and it's malignant. I said, okay, no wahala. He told me that I might not have children because of the chemo, because they couldn't save my eggs. Like, there was no chance, like there was no opportunity for me to even like think, because I was desperate. He said they didn't give me anything to sign. I said, there's no way they can save my. He said I could not afford it. I'm like, you didn't even ask me if I can afford it. Like there was no pep talk or anything, because I was really sick. I said, okay, let's proceed now. Now who they alive, they born picking. They proceeded to the chemotherapy. They exposed me to radiation. Okay, when I got to that hospital, I thought cancer was a normal thing. Because everybody's cancer. Small children cancer. He said, really? He was small children cancer. This one cancer, that one cancer. Everybody dying. Somebody will come and do treatment, they will die. I was already losing hope. Oh. Even during the first chemo, that's where I died. That first one. That thing that they used to say, they used to chase people back. Somebody chased me back. Okay, I woke up. They were giving me adrenaline shot because they tried to revive me. They were not apologizing to me that they were supposed to give me an injection first to prepare my system for the chemotherapy. That in case they are doing it next time, I should tell them. How am I supposed to know that they were supposed to give me an injection for before the chemotherapy? See you, I'm sweating. I don't see shaggy. Guys, I really need you people's help because this whole story is exhausting. I'm even exhausted because any small thing I do now, I get tired. They've messed my system up. I'm going to be posting more parts. Please engage, comment, like, share, repost, so that people will know what is going on in Nigeria. They are using cancer as if cancer is normal. This is my story. I will continue the other part. Let me go and rest. Thank you. I've been asking for this tissue block. He didn't want to release it. I didn't even know I'm entitled to my tissue block. It was like, I don't have any right to my tissue. I messaged the pathologist said he will block me. I should write later. This one. I'm like, but I paid for this thing, for crying out loud. As in, this whole thing, mentally, I'm not even the way I used to, because the person that even both of us used to go take chemotherapy, the guy opposite me died from this same cancer thing. That one died of leukemia. The way youths are dying in that hospital. My people. So at the end of the day, we now asked for this same tissue block. Like, you should bring it. So I told him, I mounted pressure. Like, I almost involved the police. I said, bring the tissue block for me. Because now, because of the chemotherapy, those lumps have dried up. And for my blood count, it's not showing that my neutrophil is very low. Like, though my white blood cell was low, but it's not showing that I have cancer now. I've been asking for this tissue block. He didn't want to release it. Now. Do you know, guys, my white blood cell was already at 1%. 1%. An average human is entitled to have at least 3.2. That's an average. Now it's already at 1. And they're giving me chemotherapy. Even ChatGPT said I should. This person, when I uploaded my blood count, my full blood count, ChatGPT was like, this person should avoid chemotherapy for now. But they were giving me the chemotherapy, pumping it as if that's the end of the world. They were telling me that I might not survive it, I might survive it. So at the end of the day, he now sent the tissue block. He said, I will pay 30K. I said, no, 30K not my problem. I said, no, I go pay now. She now who they find health, now they find wealth. I paid, he sent it to me. Immediately I took it to Sinla because I was already suspected. Not that when the result came, it was showing that I was female. I was male, sorry. When I don't know when I get on to man, I still get breasts. Now. My people were reasonable man. Even if I don't cut my hair. Then when I saw that thing the first time, I was thinking maybe it's typographical error. Like I was just like, maybe typo error, right? When they brought the tissue, we now took it to Sinlab. That's like one of the best labs in Nigeria. Sinlab now said I will post the results. We should rule out lymphoma. I took the result to Lasut. Lasut was like, okay. And they now said we should do IHC. That's immunohistochemistry. And I took the result to. So Sinlab was like, we should do IHC. But IHC is, the consultant was like, I need to do the IHC. I even had to do this. I was supposed to do this IHC before they started treatment though. But they avoided it. They just went straight to chemo. And they gave me Red Devil chemo. It's called Red Devil chemo. You can browse it. It's very harsh. The next thing is, the doctor was like, I need to do the IHC because he still doesn't want to give me chemotherapy. He was fully convinced that this might be something of not malignant. Maybe probably my people were reasonable man. Even if I don't cut my hair, might be something of not malignant. Maybe probably benign. I said, okay. I was already angry. Guys, let me tell you what broke the camel's back. Sorry. Did you know that result, that first result that they used in the treatment was showing that I came to do the test on the 3rd of June, right? Note, I paid this guy, the receipt is with me. The day I paid him 1st of July. The date was wrong. It was like I just saw that this date is wrong. June, I never even go Delta State. That 3rd of June, I never go Delta State. I've not even seen the man face to face. So how come the date, the sex is wrong? Hey God. Even the way they spelled my name. Like, I was like, hey God. So that's when I started noticing the flops, like the issues with the results. But either way, I said I was not going to post it. I was not going to do anything. Let me confirm. Let me do the IHC. Might be something of not malignant, maybe probably benign. Not to do anything. Let me confirm. Let me do the IHC. I asked the lab, how much is IHC? 2.5 million. I never knew that there was a test that was done. 2.5 million naira test. I said, hey God. Anyways, I proceeded to doing the IHC. The IHC is not even done in Nigeria. It's done in South Africa. I proceeded, I did it in Seba Lancet, which was more affordable, but still very pricey. I paid almost ₦1 million for tests. Do you know, I like, currently, I'm owing some people. Some clothes I had to refund because I was not around. The clients I lost because they thought I was incompetent. Me, that I've never had issues with clients. Never will I. It was just God that saved me. I didn't want to do GoFundMe because I just felt like God really saw me through. The trauma they caused me. There was a guy that we go to the hospital together to take him home. He died. I don't want to do anything. Let me confirm. Let me do the IHC. He died. 2 people, Prosper died. That one said, don't. I cried. I'm still mourning that guy. I'm mourning those 2 guys because I was opposite to Prosper. Then the other guy was opposite, like this other direction. They died. The truth is, I would have died if I was still in that place. What saved me is that I left. I left because I felt like if I should die now, let me die in where my work is. At least let me die in peace. Students that came all the way from Senegal, they had to go back. Some that came from Ghana, they had to go back. Happy. So I did the IHC because I wanted to be sure before anything. Before I would sue. I did the IHC. The results came out. They said there was no sign of lymphoma. My people, in anything you do in life, all thing I know is just keep your hands clean and pray for God's intervention and listen to your mind. They had told me that one day I would take camera and be talking. I talk, yes, but I'm more of a teacher. Like I teach. I don't really, my videos go viral because of my handwork. So it's not even about clout or about anything. Okay, the funny thing, the reason why I brought this issue here because they were happy.
All right, that's all I can take right now from her story. I just wanted to put it out there because of members of our community, because the majority of our members here, they live in the diaspora, and you know how it goes in Nigeria. When somebody is sick, you're gonna be the one they are calling for support. You spend money. This wrong diagnosis situation in Nigeria is getting out of hand, and sometimes you just wonder if those in authority truly value the lives of Nigerians. A brother of mine, my nephew, he had a medical condition, I think early last year, and his stomach was getting bigger, and I told him, you have to go to the hospital, let them run a test. I paid for the test. He went, came back. We were waiting for the result. The result took forever to come out. It took like almost 2 weeks before they can say, okay, the result is out. When we went, he went for the result. Guess what they told him? They said they drew the wrong fluid from his stomach. Oh, it's a wrong test. I'm sorry. We have to do another test. Yeah. All right. This is medical error. Let them do another test. Let them run another test again. Guess what? They asked him to pay again. He called me. I have to send money the second time again. And you know, when you want to help people in Nigeria, you don't just send money for medical treatment alone. You're still going to send all that money, transportation, feeding, everything, just for them to be okay. They draw the second one. We waited. They went back for the result. They said, okay, the test is not clear. We really can't tell what is going on. We may have to do another test again. That's when I tell my guys, say, look, You guys better go to another hospital. And to make it worse, they went to the top hospital in Lagos. Yeah. I don't want to mention the name so that in case maybe they don't really go there since I wasn't there. But the person that told me cannot lie. My brother actually referred them to his doctor friend. His doctor friend is the one that give them referral to go to the top public hospital in Lagos State. That was it. Sometimes they just don't really care about life. In the case of this girl, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't doubt her story. I don't doubt it. A lot of stuff is going down in Nigeria. But let me just do this for the purpose of today's show, even though it's a very, very short show. Let me share this information with our viewers. If you sense anything relating to malpractices, first of all, I will recommend that you seek ongoing medical evaluation from an independent specialist. Yes. And it seems she has done that already. It's like she visited an oncologist who actually cleared her of cancer. So if you or your person are diagnosed with terminal illness or any critical medical condition, it is always good to seek second opinion. So please do that. You also have to do comprehensive health monitoring, frankly speaking. I know this is not something people take seriously in Nigeria, but it's important you do this because now she had been put on chemotherapy. These doctors they are devils. So how do you put a healthy individual on chemotherapy? Is this not witchcraft? Huh? So for this girl, I would recommend after receiving all these rounds of strong regimen like Red Devil, she needs regular monitoring for cardiac function. Frankly speaking, she has to check her liver, her kidney panels, fertility and hormonal health and all of that. And Jesus, oh man, I just don't know. I don't really want to dive into this, but all I'm just going to say is that please, if you have been placed on medications based on wrong diagnosis, please, you need to go and see experts, especially doctors, who can help you get back to your previous state of health. It's important. I'll just take a couple of comments. I really don't have time to do calling show today. I have just like 15 minutes to go. For anybody who want to call in, maybe just 2 minutes, that's fine. But I will read comments and I'll call it a day. Then we may revisit this again. Thank you, Uncle Patrick. Uncle Patrick said, 419 fake doctors full Nigeria now. It's about to milk people of their money. This said doctor is a disaster. Is he really a doctor? I doubt. Some of them are really doctor, but in Nigeria, nobody is holding them to high standard. It's not like developed world where you can easily report them to their bodies who will take it up. Hey, my sister Ashitinka, how are you doing today, man? Hello,
Uncle Beno, good evening. Hi, Real Fam. So sorry that I've been quiet. It's been a crazy season. I've been chasing my tail. But yeah, this is a very sad story. And unfortunately, I have seen something similar happen twice recently in Nigeria, both times with relatives. The first time was about 2 years ago. A very close relative, an elderly relative in Benin, funny enough, was diagnosed with cancer in Benin, and she had surgery to take out the mass. And the doctor was, yes, this in Benin, and the doctor was very flippant. He was like, hey, we'll just do chemotherapy, we'll just do 6 rounds. This is how much you bring. And again, because you have a close relative in hospital, you want to make the doctors happy. You give tips to doctors, nurses, everybody. You're just trying to make sure that they're happy to look after your person and not doing it begrudgingly. Not realizing that they're now looking at you as a cash cow. So at some point, it was that, we'll just do 6 rounds of chemo. But thankfully, my other relatives were like, no, let's get another opinion. This type of cancer may not be the kind of cancer that responds to chemo. But this doctor was so insistent. No, just bring, he was asking for 600K. This was like 2 years ago. Just bring this, we'll do this, do that. And all the other billings he'd given us, we paid. But this time, my sister was like, no, because my sister is a doctor. She was like, this doesn't sound quite right. Let's explore with other, So she sent to a couple of her colleagues. We sent to other doctors in different parts of the country and the world. And a few of them came back, doctors in that specialty, saying that that kind of cancer responds better to radiotherapy than to chemo. And that the other thing that we got to find out was that although that elderly relative was in Benin, there's no radiotherapy center in Benin. There are only 3 in Nigeria, in Lagos, Enugu, and Abuja. On the strength of that, we were able to move our relative to Abuja for radiotherapy. But before she moved to Abuja, the doctor said, when she went for checkup about a week after the surgery, that there was it seemed like the stitch had opened or something, that there was a gaping part and he needed to restitch it. Do you know he restitched this 70-something-year-old woman up without anesthesia, Uncle Beno? He said, anesthesia is the same thing. It's also injection. You inject the anesthesia, so you inject the needle that will stitch the something. So you just stitch it. There's no need.
Jesus Christ.
Uncle Beno, it's true. I know this person. I know the person firsthand. It's my relative.
Wow.
So we now moved on the strength of second and third opinion from England, from America, from Abuja. We moved the person to Abuja. The person got the treatments. When they went to Lagos to get a PET scan, because there's only one PET scan place in all of sub-Saharan Africa, by the way, which is also another sad issue. Went to Lagos to go and get PET scan. The person got the all clear, no evidence of disease. So if they had been sitting down in Benin doing 6 rounds of chemotherapy without the requisite checks, and by the way, we also noticed that he was planning to do the chemotherapy not in UBTH, University of Benin Teaching Hospital, but through his own private hospital, whatever. He said, we'll administer it in UBTH, but you won't get a card in UBTH. We smelt a rat.
Jesus Christ.
So please,
Jesus Christ,
by all means, get second and third opinion. And sometimes, as annoying as teaching hospitals are, sometimes it's better to go there. You see all these doctors that do private practice, some of them are responsible and some of them are doing things the right way, but some of them aren't. Some of them aren't. So please, let's be careful. I know teaching hospitals can be annoying, but if you can get a second opinion from a teaching hospital and then get from a private hospital, you can do that. But to just go to one private hospital and then just subject yourself to all the... I have another relative who went for just general blood checkups 2 weeks ago. You see the long list of things that they said were worrying her. Immediately, she developed blood pressure problems because of the list of things they said were wrong with her. When she went to get a second opinion, the doctors found that all those things that they told her were not correct. This was in Lagos.
Imagine. I don't know.
This was in Lagos.
They don't treat people like human in Nigeria. They don't.
It's sad. And people are using people's well-being. They're capitalizing on people's desperation. So that has become another scam. Health scams. So get second opinion, get third opinion, get fourth, get fifth. The Bible says in multitude of counsel, there's safety.
Yeah, so everything is all about money in Nigeria.
It's very sad.
One of my own blood brother, one time, he was in the hospital, and I don't know, maybe he was just trying to brag, just to let them know that, oh, my brother, they are abroad, He told them, oh, yeah, this thing you need, okay, when I call my brother is at work now. He told me himself that's what he told them. I told them, at work, when you come back, you know, you told them America is not like Nigeria. When you are at work, you call, my brother was saying that. I opened my mouth. My mouth almost wants to hit my back. I told him,
you don't let them know.
Why do you have to tell them your brother is
You don't. You don't announce.
Everything I'm paying is times 2 times.
Yeah.
I have to tell him, bros, you go come out for this place, because now they go not be only shop, they go open for your head,
They go build house.
Warehouse.
They will build house, warehouse. No.
So please, we just have to continue to do our best to educate our people. The way they treat people in Nigeria is not good. It's not fair. You don't make money with human lives.
No.
For crying out sake, working in healthcare is a noble job.
It's
a job because you are doing because you truly
it's
care.
A calling. Yes.
It's not about the money. Come on. How can you literally misdiagnose people and you are charging them with Auntie Grace?
It's scary.
Mr. Doctor, I'm trying to be demure now. I don't want to shout.
I know. It's heartbreaking, isn't it? Yeah. I just wanted to echo what Shitinka just said, and then to say to our people back home, please take your health seriously. Go for checkup. I was on the comment section saying that it happened to my nephew. You know, in a family where you have brother, you have sister, you have niece and nephew, there are people who are closer to you. This particular nephew of mine was close to me, but not as close to me as he was to my brother. They share everything. And he kept complaining of one thing, another thing, another thing. My brother keeps saying, go and have yourself checked out. Go and have yourself checked out. Sending money. He was in Benin too. And then he did this checkup. They gave him a wrong diagnosis completely. He was just going there. Eventually, when the health was really getting so bad, my brother now convinced him to go for another opinion. He went to another doctor. That one when they now diagnosed him. There was something about hepatitis. I can't remember the full diagnosis. And then eventually he died of it. Because before they realized what was wrong with him, what they were treating him for ages and ages was completely different. He was in his 40. That was why we lost him. It is very, very common. I'm just saying that every of this story that is coming out is also happening in Benin. I'm like, how funny this is. It could be one hospital and everybody just hiding it, because I don't have the full details of this, but I knew that I lost my nephew to this wrong diagnosis. It is really, really heartbreaking. Please, people, get yourself checked out. Go for another doctor to find out if what they have diagnosed you is actually what it is. That's what I just came here to say. Thank you, Uncle Ben, for what you are doing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Auntie Grace. God bless you, ma. I'm so sorry for your nephew, ma. This is where sometime I said we are all victim of Nigeria, whether we live abroad or we live in Nigeria. I don't know if you understand that my take. We are all victim of Nigeria one way or the other. Because when your
Uncle Beno, completely. I completely understand, because you're not removed from the problem because you're not in Nigeria. As long as there's anybody that you have any feelings for, love, you think about them even like once in a year. If you have anything that is dear to your heart in Nigeria, your heart is constantly on the roof. You're forever praying frantically.
Yeah, it's crazy. I feel so sorry for our people in Nigeria. May God help us.
May God comfort Auntie Grace.
Auntie Grace,
you, my dear. Thank you. Yeah.
My brother Chucky said, my dad is going through chemo, trying times ahead. We have to make sure from many angles before treatment. Oh, Chucky, I'm sorry to hear this, my brother. I'm sorry to hear this. Man, people are dealing with a lot. So, hey, so sorry, my brother Chucky. Don't worry, Daddy will pull through in Jesus' name. Daddy will pull through.
Amen. Sorry, Chucky. God
is a mess in Nigeria. Playing with people's life. My brother, one time they run it a lab test on one of my brother. I told my brother that tell them to go to do a C panel for you, a full blood test, everything. My brother go, they do only one. They collect money, they carry result. I'm like, what is this? What is this? Eh? In Nigeria. May God help us. And the weary politicians that are supposed to fix anything, they don't fix nothing. Because they run abroad all the time to treat themselves. Now all of them own jets. This motive, PM, they are gone. May God help us in Nigeria, really. Seriously. Sister Yinka said, my father-in-law would have been deleted 7 years ago. He was misdiagnosed within 5 months of getting to Nigeria. Obi asked them, Obi asked them, get him back to the USA. 7 years later, Daddy is still here with us. He's 84. Oh, wow. God bless your hobby, Sister Yinka. Thank God, say the resources there, because if the money no dey, na another wahala too. Eh? You see, look at that. Serious cases of misdiagnosis up and down in Nigeria. Eh? What is this? Uncle Patrick, you're welcome, sir.
Uncle Bernard.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. It's a very big topic. And it concerns every one of us. Auntie Grace, sorry for your loss. Shock you as well. Uncle Ben, we don't know our priorities. I tell you. You know, when you talk about people having private jets, flashlight just beam for my head. Can you believe in the small city where I live? Children Hospital, they have a tarmac that helicopter lands there. I was driving and helicopter was hovering for emergency in America. Hospital with a tarmac that brings in emergency in a small city. Uncle Ben, when my children were small, when my mother-in-law was with us, we went to the hospital. My children, they said, Dad, can we eat the food from this? I said, no, you can't do that. Uncle Ben, when you go there, the aroma of the food you want to eat, we don't know our priority at all. That country is in shambles. All these men of God buying 3 private jets, all these people buying private jets, and our hospital is in shambles. People are crying anyhow. No good treatment. Uncle Ben, before I came to America, I took my mother-in-law to General Hospital. I went to go and pick her medication. Panadol was breaking. That's
I'm
shock.
so sorry, Uncle Patrick. It's just funny the way you say it.
No, fake medication in General Hospital Ikeja. I'm going to mention the name. I don't care. I was the one that picked it up because all those pharmacies we bring drug from the back. Panadol was breaking. My mom wanted to drink Panadol. So we don't know we are not anywhere at all. Uncle Ben, we are not anywhere at all in development. We don't know our priority. All one want to do big party, be dancing, riding big, what's it called, Lamborghini. What is that in America? What is that? I said I wept. I saw a helicopter hovering on my head on a downtown. If you go to the hospital, one of the best heart hospitals in America, somebody donated that one, put his money down. Ellen Divorce Children Cancer Hospital. We're talking about billions of dollars. Uncle Ben, we are nowhere. I don't know. If you go to Nigeria, if you're in diaspora, be mindful of what you eat. Where you go to. When you are sick, better change your ticket. You don't know how much it's going to cost you. You need to come down here. Uncle Ben, I know somebody, my friend, the brother went from England with the children. One of them died because of what he called salad. Before they could know it, the man said, I will never go to Nigeria again. I'm not backlashing our country. Don't get me wrong. But the healthcare situation is in shambles. It's in shambles. My wife auntie that has money, has house in Lekki, has house in England, and elderly 85-year-old woman. They are just making her when she goes for treatment. Because during winter, she goes to Nigeria. I said, no, she told my wife, she will have to be sending medication from here in America. Because everything she bought from they are fake and they are very expensive.
Very expensive.
Man, all these things are not supposed to be held. If you go to hospital in America, whether you have insurance or they will first treat you first. They will bring bill later, but they will rush you. The way they will rush you and treat you, man, is so sad. If doctors are lying,
it's crazy. It's crazy. Nigeria,
everybody is concerned. Everybody has. I don't want to tell you. Everybody, I've seen people that fight like that, Uncle Ben.
You just want to make money. How can a
Like
doctor want to make money from somebody who is suffering? You turn into a business venture.
You can imagine.
For Christ's sake. Eh?
You can't diagnose proper. The people that died in Nigeria is only, they said typhoid or whatever. Is that the only this thing there?
Uncle Patrick, they diagnosed that one like saying water, typhoid, malaria.
Now, is that the only this thing there?
So what I do with some of my people now, as soon as, especially the one caring for my elderly ones, anytime I will ask them question, try to figure out what is wrong with them before they go hospital where they will call say one thing. Because, and I always they tell them, please don't tell them your brother, your this thing they are abroad. That will derail the whole thing they want to do for you. The next thing is they will start thinking of how they can make more money because they know say the money will come. May God help us in Nigeria.
Uncle Ben, lastly, the only thing I would tell people, if you have people in Nigeria, I don't have anybody. I have people, aged ones, you know what I mean? The only thing you can do for them, if you can bring them in, give them money, make them eat better food, take care of themselves, live in a good condition.
God bless you, Uncle Patrick.
That's the only thing. Please give them whatever they want. Let them
God bless you, sir.
If they cannot come here, if you
God
have
bless
job,
you, sir.
You don't have to rush them. That Uncle Ben, my sister have spent more than 50 years in America. They are back in Nigeria now. They open our eyes. They take care of my parents. Food, and they don't play with that. Hospital bill, everything. Just do that. Don't worry about you bringing them here if you cannot do that. That's the only thing I'm going to say. Take care of your parents. Let them eat good food. You know how much is the exchange rate now? Bombard them with food. If they are living in a flat, if you have not built a house for them, let them live in a good environment. Take them from ghetto. Go and rent flat for them. Let them look good. Let them go to hospital to monitor them. That's the only thing they'll be praying for you every day. Yes, they will be praying for you. Thank you, Uncle Ben.
That food is important. Thank you, Uncle Patrick. I no joke with that food. Thank you for mentioning it, Uncle Patrick. I always tell more na chop better. He favor me. If na anyhow, any amount want na feature more na chop am. He pay me that make una go hospital. That one I ain't go be wahala.
Another thing I want to say, Uncle Beno, is this religious fanaticism, right? If this lady was this so brainwashed, the next thing she would have run, go into the church and do testimony to say, I have been healed of cancer. That is what they are doing. I don't even know whether these doctors and the fake pastors are working together, right?
They may be working together.
People should just be careful what they do. I'm not saying God heals. Why God is healing you, also take time to look after yourself. Take time to go for checkup. God uses medicine and doctors. but they're just there praying, oh, one thing lymphoma. This say, well, you hear all sorts of names that you've never heard. That after diagnosis, God has healed them the following day. God
Yeah.
help us.
Imagine.
Our people should just open their eyes.
The way I feared Nigeria medical set is when I was still in Nigeria, my wife liked to come and visit. If I even allow her, she could come almost every year. Sef. But the problem is whenever she's coming, she go bring my daughter. Then we had only BB. Anytime when she bring my daughter like this, if they stay 2 months, now I go just get this anxiety. My mind no go come down. Now too much stress. So after I don't bring BB like twice, I say, babe, I beg, no even come. Thank God my paper don't they finalize. Because anytime I wanna come, I know they get rest of mind. I will be scared that if this guy goes sick, hey, the moment I go here asset, they go cook my finish me. So I dey fear. So I'm like, babe, I beg, make una just stay. Now 1 year remain, I go come meet una there. Even till now, anytime I'm thinking of we supposed to carry this children go Nigeria, that hair care is still they give me concern because you can't tell me as I old like this. If I go Nigeria like this from airport now, I don't they pull my shirt. Maybe Kayamo don't do it well now, but back then, as you they come up from the plane like this, the heat will go first hold you. Now so I go pull my shirt. Say Jesus. So at the thing, if you bring children, call which kind of wahala be this? Now to they diagnose all kinds of nonsense. Now they could just do. May God help us. Please pray for Nigeria. Thank you, everybody, for being part of this fast show. Here is just one last recommendation I will make for those in Nigeria. If you or your person ever experience any form of medical malpractices, this organization you can report to. We have like it's okay. I just Google it anyway. To report medical malpractice in Nigeria, you can file a formal complaint with the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria (MIDCN). Report the incident to the Nigerian police for criminal investigation. That one at 0. Or pursue a civil lawsuit for compensation. For professional disciplinary actions, you can petition the MDCN, and if there was a death, request an autopsy. So there are more information there if you want to go and check it out on Google. My prop was simple: how to report medical malpractice in Nigeria. So you can check it out. Professional disciplinary action can be taken by MDCN. Other administrative complaint, you can launch a report to the incident. Okay, you can also report the incident to the chief medical director of the hospital or the Ministry of Health / Commissioner for Health. Okay, so you can file civil lawsuit and all of that. And I think that is what this young lady is doing right now. But as far as me I'm concerned, it's okay. I like the fact that she's suing their asses. That is good. But I just want her to, first of all, take care of herself. It's not a good thing for somebody to go through chemotherapy. That is not an ordinary treatment that somebody who is healthy should subject themselves to. In case you don't know, chemotherapy is killing cells. So I just want her to conserve her energy, to go for a medical checkup. Hopefully they can restore her back to her original self. That's my last take. Thank you, everybody. Shitinka, any final word? And Uncle Patrick. Hello, Shitinka.
Yeah, Uncle Beno, I think thank you so much for this show. It's very important. The other thing I'll just say is, please, if you're in Nigeria and you ever get any diagnosis, it is okay to get a second, third, fourth opinion. even scripturally, people do this because, you know, Nigerians, we really want to hear how does God see this matter. So if you're thinking about it in a scriptural way, even when God sent Gideon, Gideon said, God, if it's you, let the fleece be wet and the other place be dry. If it's you, second time, let the fleece be dry, other place be wet. So you can question doctors, ask your doctors the questions you have, and speak to another doctor if you're not sure about the diagnosis you got.
Thank you, Shitinka. I always love that your voice. Only say now because say we they talk about hair care today. If not, I supposed to the lovey that voice ni. All my sisters here.
Uncle Beno, when Auntie Beno catches your ear and pulls it, I was not there. I was not among.
Abi no go report me because now Abi they do report for here now. You know they tell Abi will say, I will call your wife, I will call auntie, I will report. Abi no go report. I'm just admiring the voices, you know. That's why anytime they are doing TSI, I will just be like, oh, more today go sweet. You go hear better English and better voice today. You don't go be like my own.
Uncle Beno, I missed TSC yesterday. I'll go and catch up.
Go catch up, my sister. It's
but then the thing about the you know, I wanted to join the backstage thing, but then the website, your YouTube channel where the backstage is not a live link, so you have to literally write it down and then go and type it out to join. Okay, yes, it's not a live link.
Shintika, you they follow me on Instagram?
Yes, we've DM'd on Instagram.
Send me message on Instagram. Okay. I will send you my direct number. So I can have
okay. Will do.
Thank you, my sister.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you, sis.
Bye, real fam.
Uncle Patrick, any final words, sir? And by the way, Uncle Patrick, we go talk. Your daughter, she don't go get job today. I don't know the problem with this Gen Z. My daughter, they apply for work up and down. Finally, this morning, that's why I know if we do show on a regular time. I was carrying her from one interview to the other. Finally, they don't give her one job now. Now I tell her, say she go collect the first salary, come carry give me. This guy don't spark now. He say, Dad, what I Google, what I learn about Nigeria culture is the first salary, the daughter bring it home, you pray for it, and that's it. I say, when I pray, I will remove 20% and give to you and keep the rest. Now, so your daughter spark for Uncle Patrick. Your daughter say, lie, that is not what the culture says. Say the culture say the parent go pray. Then that's it. I say, I go give her 20%, carry 80%. Your pikin don't spark for Mrs. Money, sir. Oh my God, these children. I get the video and I go see. You say, lie, dad, you can't get my money. I'm like, why not? As African dad, I'm entitled to your first salary. Gen Z, may God forgive
Uncle Beno, you think you're the only one that can research? You're giving birth to yourself. She went to go and research the culture, and she has an answer for you. Now you go by yourself.
I think I'm going to share it with Rifam this morning. Maybe they just laugh my ass off. I was shocked when she said, no, Dad, what they say is you bring the money to your parents, they pray on it, and that's it. I said, no. When parents pay on it, parents will take out 20% and give to you. They will keep the rest. She no agree. Anyway, I gotta go. Thank you, everybody. Auntie Grace, my Chucky. Hey, Chucky. We're gonna talk, bro. We're gonna talk. Thanks for sharing with us, Chucky. That mom of 5. What's up, mama? I hope you're having a great day. Auntie Yinka, everybody. Abby, please. Abby said she won't do show. Abby, come and do your show. At least that will even keep me busy at work. I like to listen to Nagba's boast. So please, Abby is coming back. She probably have a show for us. Let us enjoy it. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow when I'll be dissecting a bigger problem in Nigeria. And that's going to be this iPhone 17 where they don't use less for me now. Thank God, say I no see the iPhone 17 when I go Apple Store. Nigerians don't use less that thing now. I won't worry. I won't. Anyway, we go talk. Thank you, everybody. Have a blessed day. I'll see you guys in the next one.